Welcome to Whiskey Oval _ TV. Getting ready to rock and roll with heat race number 1. Monthly money races here at Knoxville. Dirt Class Super Street Stocks. Getting everything set up just perfect. Heat race number 1, there's 9 cars in this field. $75 lap A main feature. The grid is up on our screen right now. Jordan Gage, Throttle Down Motorsports, number 02. He'll be starting on pole. Daniel Roberts, 630 from Georgia, will be starting on the outside of him. Josh, number 32, will be starting in 3rd. Tyler Jackson, 4th. Robert, the 222 machine, will be starting 5th. Tony, 6th. Brandon, 7th. Jared, 8th. Dustin Benton and Big D with Throttle Down Motorsports, number 34. Rounding out this field. The UA, or this new beta thing, had me a little pause to get into this race, but we are agreed, and here we go. Jordan Gage is leading this thing with Josh right there in 2nd place, but Daniel Roberts is looking on the outside of him in that 630 machine. Out on the outside he goes. Josh is still going to stick that thing right on the bottom side. Top 4 does advance. Tyler Jackson sitting right there in that spot. He's going to look down low, and we're going to make it 3 wide down in turns 1 and 2 with Jordan Gage still leading this pack of hungry hounds. And we're still 3 wide, 2 rows deep. We got Dustin Big D. He got a little shaken up right there. Someone threw a little elbow. Now the 32 is looking all sideways. And Jordan Gage is liking what he sees there in his mirror. Josh, there in 4th place. Number 30 machine out there on the high and scary side. Jumping on board with Dustin and see what he sees out of that visor there on the racetrack. There's that berm down there on the inside. Lots of guys like to put their front left tire right on it. And we're 3 wide once again. Top 5 are now single filed out. Tony, he got a little bump there on the outside. Best lap time, 23.185 by Jordan Gage. Throttle Down Motorsports. Dustin is still trying to get to the inside. Checking up on our leader, though, all by himself. 12 lap heat race. Tyler Jackson there in 2nd. Brandon, 3rd. Josh, 4th. Roberts, as of right now, he's in 5th. Down on the bottom side. 222, 30, right behind, or 630, right behind him. Daniel Roberts, and Dustin Big D is still trying to squeeze his way up front there. Trying to look right in the middle. Look at this nose cam action here. Finally gets to the inside. And we got some great heat racing right here with these dirt street stocks. $180 to the winner in the feature race. As now things are slightly calming themselves down. Onto the gearbox of Robert. Lap 7 of 12. We're about to make it lap 8 of 12 now. And the gap is up on our screen. Jordan Gage with the 1 second lead. Brandon is 2.5 seconds behind of Jordan. Check him on board real quick, and there we go. Tyler Jackson just put that front left tire right up along that berm. Sponsors there on the top right. Cycle every 60 seconds, I believe I have it programmed to. Everyone's still right there on the bottom. Josh there in 4th place, the last transfer spot. Everyone here tonight will make it into the A main feature. It's just their starting spot is what they're racing for. You definitely want to be up front for 180 bucks. 75 laps. Then Dustin still looking down to the bottom side. Driving for Throttle Down Motorsports. He puts that thing right onto the curb at 32. Is going to give him a little bit of a lane down there as they drag race down the back stretch with 2 laps to go in this heat race. And will Dustin be able to lock himself in to this A main feature? Well, the number 32. And we're 4 minutes, exactly 4 minutes into this heat race. 32 goes up just a little bit. See if he can cut down off this corner. He gets a good run. He can't do much with it. Jordan Gage now has a 1.1 second gap. It was up to a 1.2. Brandon just riding that thing home there in 3rd place. Dustin now gotten 4th. Josh 5th. Robert 6th. Daniel Roberts 7th. Tony 8th. Jared rounding out the field there in 9th place. Jordan Gage is going to bring home the checkered flag for this heat race. Advance him straight to the A main. Tyler Jackson, Brandon Culp, and Dustin Benton, Big D. All go straight to the A main. Heat race number 2. Sorry for the pause, guys. Had to check this sound quality real quick. Some race info up on our screen right now. 32 cars will start the feature. Top 4 advances to the A main. Let me double check that. Yeah, top 4 does advance. Locks in our top 24. But everyone here tonight will be making to the A main. B mains, I believe there may be 2 B mains or just one really big one. 2-minute warm-up session and then the Mac Daddy show of 75 laps here at Knoxville. Dirt Street Stocks. Grid for heat race number 2. Jesse Osborne, Midwest, number 30. Charles 2nd, Cody 3rd, Boomer 4th, Bill 5th. Mitchell 6th, Kyle 7th, Elaine Phillips. Rounding out the field, they're in 8th place. Here live on Facebook at WhiskeyOval_TV, or you can go to my new YouTube channel, WhiskeyOval_TV over there as well. Getting ready to rock and roll, getting ready for the green flag, and Jesse Osborne is going to lead this field down into turn 1 as they come across the line right here. Three wide action already. We've seen about 2 rows of 3 wide there in that last heat race. Jesse Osborne is now 1 lane off of that inside curb than the Heat 1 race guys were running. Charles Bard is up there on the highest so far around this track. And Cody's going to look right onto the inside of him, right to the inside curb. 2 cars with the front left tire all the way around that berm. And Jesse Osborne is now pulling away just oh so slightly. The 65 gets a little bump. He goes way high. That's going to be Boomer. Lots of these guys I have seen before. Just looking at some of these I ratings. Very strong drivers here tonight. 3 wide action once again. Shimmy and shiving down into turns 3 and 4. Look at this nose camera from Bill Miller. Trying to get around this track. The top 3 are all kind of lined out. The 28 of Cody is right there in front of Bill Miller right now. quarter panels and 2 cars go spinning on lap number 4. Spins that thing right around. Number 11 is still trying to get that thing turned around. Checking up front real quick, though, as things are slightly getting lined back out. I'll bring that replay to us real quick. In-car camera. I'm 1 for 1 for the night. Top 4, Jesse, Charles, Boomer, and Cody. Great action rule right here. I'm going to bring the replay. TV number 2. We was riding on right inside that, right into the middle. Number 8. I don't know if the 11 came up or he came down. And that's exactly what happened right there. Back to live mode, back to race mode. As things are shaking up for the lead right now. Charles Barnes, his gap has now closed. The field has caught up to him. Charles puts that front left tire up on that berm, slides that thing up right across the 30's nose. 30 does a little crossover action. We're drag racing down into turns 1 and 2. 30, how hard is he going to slide that thing in there? And he's going to slide it all the way up. Will the 4 machine do a little crossover action? Not quite. 30 shuts the door on him before he can do that. And number 65 of Boomer has now caught the front 2. On lap 8 of 12, we'll go ahead and make it lap 9 of 12. As Charles is riding that berm all the way around that thing, almost got a little loose into that apex of the corner. Shiny number 4, and there he goes once again. Bottom side is definitely slicking up. Gyro camera. The man here in 3rd place, that's going to be Boomer, number 65. Watching these top 2 guys running around this track of Knoxville. The guy still inside the bubble is going to be the 009. Lane Phillips is a guy on the outside looking in as of right now in that green machine. Trying to catch up to Mitchell. With the white, the flag is going to wave, and the top 3 throw a blanket over them. Top 4 are all lined up now. Nose to tail. 65 is definitely the highest out there on the track. We'll see if that helps him out any. Jesse Osborne needs 1 more corner of the 65. Throws it in a little deep down there in turns 3 and 4. Trying to get underneath the 4. 4 is going to power himself off. But Jesse Osborne is going to hold on to the lead. Charles 2nd, Boomer 3rd. Mitchell Clark 4th. Lane Phillips 5th. Cody 6th. Bill 7th. And Kyle's going to round out the field. Little incident there in that race. 3 wide action. Someone hit the quarter panel. One guy spun. Don't know if he came down or if the other guy came up. But that was some fun heat racing. Heat race number 2. There's the results right there. Starting this with a dirt class Super Street Stocks, $180 on the line. Corey Malone, number 51 from Georgia. Samuel Roberts is going to start on the front row. Jason, 3rd. Richard, 4th. Sean, 5th. Williams, be starting in 6th place. And then me, they're in 7th place, and Brendan Johnson, 8th. This UI, this new beta thing, this race is password locked. I thought I needed the password, but then it just signed me up for the race. I couldn't even watch it. And then I tried back out, try to watch it, but it was too late. Checking out some of these paint schemes real quick. Corey Malone. All orange. A little bit of gray. Outside him, Samuel Roberts. Has that last name right on that bottom part of the door. Number 15. 17 to Jason. Rocking the all white with yellow numbers. Richard, number 42. Got the Joker looking scheme going on with that car. Williams, number 71. Dirt Panda. Braden Johnson. Every time I watch him race, he has this paint scheme. Talladega Nights. Thanks for everyone for tuning in here on Whiskey_TV. Thanks for everyone that is commenting, liking, and sharing the stream. It's much appreciated. 6-car field in heat race number 3. We're going around this place 12 laps. And we're back on, and we're under green. As Corey Malone going to try to lead this thing, and we got all sorts of action back here. We was 4 wide going down into 1. That's going to be a new record. Johnson is now going to look through the inside of 17 of Jason. '71 Williams right there in 4th place. Corey Malone goes way high, right almost next to the wall almost. Samuel Roberts is going to tuck that thing right onto that inside curb. And here we go, 2x2. Down in turns 3 and 4, the 71 Williams is looking very strong right there in 4th place. He may try to grab 3rd away from Richard. But can the bottom side, do they have enough? Can they get enough run down the backstretch? And now the 71 of Williams going to try to grab 2nd place. Puts that front left tire right next to the curb. Right on board with Johnson. The nose cam, he's just going to check out the middle side. He has that Joker machine, number 42, right on the outside of him. 71 on the inside. We're 2x2. Once again, coming across the line, ticking off another lap. Johnson tucks that thing right behind the 15. He tucks it right there. And what great action shot this is. As he gives a little 71, a little tap, and now 14 of Johnson. He gets hit, or he ran into something. But Jason, he has all sorts of damage on that front end. I'll try to bring that replay to you right after this action kind of calms down a little bit. Corey Malone is still leading this thing on lap number 6. Sorry, lap number 5. 1 minute and 56 seconds, and we are having all sorts of battles right along here. The 42 gets a great run there on the outside. Samuel Roberts, Richard, drag race down into 1. Richard's going to put that thing right along the cushion. And Samuel Roberts being dedicated down on the bottom side, slides up just a slight bit. Look at this camera action by Williams. His view out of his window, out of his visor. These guys are still trying to figure out 2nd place. And Corey, he's just minding his own business out there in front, riding that middle lane. But doing quite well. Best lap time is going to be Williams, the man that we're on board with. Jumps that curve right onto the inside of the 15, does not make contact. Williams, 23.7 to 4.9. As he just makes contact with the 42. And now Richard, is he falling back a little bit? Sam is going to slide job action right there in front of him. Tight to racing, and Johnson, he's catching right back up to these guys. But laps are winding down for him. The top 4 advances, and Johnson is on the outside looking in. The 71 puts that thing in the middle, slides up. The 42 is going to hold his ground. And they make contact. The 15 comes right across the nose of the 71. The 71 spins. Johnson barely misses him. Backs that thing up right to the outside wall. Battling it out for 2nd or 3rd place. 15 comes, maybe got loose or something, don't know, but he came right across the nose. And now Johnson is inside the bubble, sitting there in 4th place. But the quick time of Williams is now on the outside looking in and basically out of this race. The gap that Corey Malone has that has led every lap with 2 laps to go, basically a lap and a half to go. A 0.4. And these guys, number 42 and 15, they have yet to figure out who belongs in 2nd place. Here we go. White flag is out. We have a 4-car little heat race right here. All for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And here it comes. Johnson to the inside of number 15. Will he shut the door? No. Johnson drives that thing right up onto the berm. 15 in the middle. Everybody keeps it off of each other. And who's going to grab 2nd place? Richard is. That's how that little battle is going to shake out, with those guys running side by side for 12 laps. Great job. Corey Malone, Richard, Samuel, Braden. Top 4, Sean 5th, William 6th, Jason. Real quick before this goes away. It may have already went away. I'll try to bring that replay. Now my thing is all broke. B main action. That was our last heat race. car fill. We'll go ahead and make it 11. Dustin Benton Driving School. One of our sponsors here tonight, Miller Family Trucking. What a fun race this has been. Knoxville. We need to race here more. Here on the dirt street stocks. Grid, Josh, number 32. He'll be starting on the front row here in the B main lane. Phillips on the outside of him. Sean Hayes, 00 will be starting 3rd. Daniel Roberts 4th. Cody 5th. William 6th. Robert, 222 machine from the west. He'll be starting 7th. Bill Miller, Throttle Down Motorsports. They're number 6 machine. He'll be starting 8th. Jason 9th. Tony Miley, 117 from Florida. He'll be starting 10th. Kyle, number 11 from Ohio. And Jared Melton. Sorry, man. Forgot your name. Jared rocking that purple machine. Kyle, last name down on that bottom side of the door, number 11. And the white flag is out. B main, everyone will advance. We got a 15 lapper here. As things kind of shake down, the 17 just smashed that outside wall of Jason, sitting back there in 10th place. Leading this thing on lap number 1 is going to be Sean. Lane Phillips on the high side. Sean, our leader, sticking that thing down to the bottom. And we're 3 wide action with Cody Williams and Daniel Roberts. Bill Miller right there behind them all. Check out this action for Bill Miller. A little elbow from the 28. 71 down on the bottom side. Bill Miller just trying to bob and weave his way to the front. Lane Phillips is still sticking that thing way up on the high side there in second place. We may be 3 wide coming off of 4. And Bill Miller has the best seat in the house. Yes, he does. .30 almost gets into the quarter panel of the 71. He actually does get into the quarter panel, but no harm, no foul right there as he checks out the triple tube machine, now looking onto the bottom side. And 2 by 2, 3 rows deep. 71 just forced himself right next to the outside wall. He has grabbed third place as of right now, as they thunder down the backstretch. These guys are running almost identical lap times. The last lap times are up on our screen. As they come across the line, and we got a battle for first place with Lane Phillips. Then Sean. Lane Phillips down on the bottom side. Little crossover action by Sean Hayes. Now Sean's going to be on the bottom side. We're door to door coming off of 4. Lane Phillips is really liking that high and scary side. Sean is really liking that down and dirty side. Pick your weapons. We'll see which weapon wins. Third place is still Williams. Cody is still some way, somehow in 4th place, with Bill Miller and Daniel Roberts still side by side fighting for 5th. We'll keep it right here, though, here on the top 3 is lap 7, or we're on lap 8 of 15. Just shy of 3 minutes. Last lap time, though, check that out. Sean, 24.233, and Lane Phillips right next to the wall, 24.281. Basically identical lap times, but look at Williams with a 24.1. And quick time by Bill Miller back there in 5th place. He just needs some room to run. And Lane Phillips comes straight off the wall. Diamond cuts that corner and gets that thing right back to the bottom side coming off, and he gets to the back bumper of Sean. We'll see how these lap times are as they come across the line. See who runs the quickest, up high or down low. Almost identical, 0.268, 0.21. But Williams, there in 3rd place, ran quicker than the top 2. And he is all over the back bumper of Lane Phillips. He's going to look down to the bottom side. Will he slide it up in front of Lane Phillips? No. He'll leave him a lane up there on the high side. But they are door to door. Lane Phillips now tucks right in behind, or sorry, Williams tucks right in behind of Lane Phillips. But Sean Hayes looks like he's very comfortable down there on the bottom. He does not care one bit about the high side, and he has the quickest lap time here in this heat race with a 23.9. But he has some company, though. 2nd and 3rd, Williams and Lane. And Lane is trying to muscle his way down to the bottom side. He's going to squeeze Sean up on the high side. Now, will Sean have to run that middle line or high side? No, he's going to shut the door. He's going to shut the door on Williams. And Lane Phillips has room to run out there on the high side now. Camera action. Sean is trying to block both lanes, goes up to the outside wall, and then he shuts the door down on the bottom side on Williams. We'll see how he does coming off a 4 here. Trying to shut the door on Lane Phillips. Lane Phillips doesn't care. He's gonna keep on the loud pedal, stay on the throttle. And we got a great battle. We are 3 wide for the lead here in the B main. 71s, he's gonna sell it down there. Williams does a slide job right across. Sorry, Sean Hayes does a slide job now. Lane Phillips, a little flip-flopping for the lead here as a white. The flag is going away. Lane Phillips middle. Sean high side. He's now fell back 2 spots. Top 3 go down the backstretch. Will Sean Hayes just sail it down into turns 3 and 4? He's going to try to hold it on the bottom side. 3 wide action. Are we going to wreck coming across the line? As Williams smashes the outside wall. And Lane Phillips is going to win this thing. Sean second, Williams third. White flag is out right here. As the replay is going to just cancel on us. B main. Results. Lane Phillips, Sean. Williams, Bill, Daniel, Cody, Jared, Kyle, Robert, Tony, Joss. Round out the field. Man, that was a fun race there. Little warm-up action, 2-minute warm-up. These guys will have a 2-minute warm-up session. I didn't set up my camera before this. So only 1 minute left to go. How this thing is going to work out, though, we're going to have a three wide start. They will not go on the green flag. They will not go on the green flag. They will wait. We'll do a 3 wide start. 75 laps here at Knoxville. For the monthly money races. I believe it's going to be $130 to the winner, 70 to second, 55 to third. Fourth place going to grab 40, 30, 20, 15, and 10 for the top 8. Lockmere Farms. There's one of our sponsors. Quick time, Charles Barnes, number 4 at 23.1. Very quick lap time right there. If you guys would like to join this action, go check them out on Facebook. Dirt Clash Super Street. Reading through some of these comments here. Thanks for everyone for tuning in, sharing the stream, liking the stream. Avery Pittman, Mark, Clary, Jeff Jackson. Everyone does make the A main. So we get ready to rock and roll. Sorry, a 3-minute warm-up. Charles Barnes still has a quick time. Jordan Gage, 23.1. They're in second place. Lane Phillips third. Man, that was a crazy B main race. 3 wide for the till the end there. There's some little beating banging all the way around. Track did get reset. I think they said to 10%. As warm-up is now over with. Let's get back to the racing. Now for the Mac Daddy for the A main show for all the marbles. Breaking down the field, here's our grid. Jordan Gage, our Throttle Down Motorsports, the O2 machine. He'll be starting on pole. Outside of him is going to be Jesse Osborne. The number 30, Corey Malone, is sitting there in second row. Inside, outside of him is going to be Tyler Jackson. Charles Barnes is going to be 5th. Richard, 6th. Brandon with Throttle Down Motorsports, 1-2-2. He'll be 7th. Boomer will be starting 8th. Samuel will be starting in 9th place. Dustin, the man that puts all this stuff on for us. Throttle Down Motorsports, number 34. He'll be starting in 10th place. Mitchell, 11th. Braden Johnson from Illinois, he'll be starting in 14th spot. Williams, Dirt Panda, Number 71, he'll be 15th. Bill Miller, Throttle Down Motorsports, another Throttle Down Motorsport. Number 6 machine, he'll be starting 16th. Daniel Roberts, 17th. Cody, 18th. Jared, 19th. Kyle, 20th. Robert, 21st. Tony, 22nd. Josh, 23rd. And Jason. Be rounding out the field. 23 cars in this race. Possibly 24. Yeah, 24 cars here in this race. I'll see if I can display 24 cars, but I think it's going to be just shy. 3 wide. Remember, these guys will not go right on the green flag. And 24 just barely makes it. I'll keep it there at 20. And when I click down, it will show the 21st through 24th place. 3 wide actions. These guys get ready to rock and roll. For 75 laps around this place. 78 laps, they're up on the scoring tower. Three wide start with Jordan Gage, Jesse Osborne, and Corey out there on the front row. And this is going to get wild. Absolutely wild. Admin caution. Second Sunday of each month here on Whiskey Oval _ TV. You guys like to join this action? Go check them out on Facebook. Or shoot me a message. And I'll get you guys hooked up. Last night's race was on Ultimate Dirt TV. Those guys always do an incredible job. So 2 broadcast races. I think they race throughout the week too. Here on the Discord page as well, they have a very good Discord page. Rules, race formats, sponsor signups, payouts, times, sponsor logos, anything and everything you possibly need. They got it. Monthly money races. I believe they'll go one more time around here. Check this out. Check out this shot. Looking through the visor of Kyle, number 11, back there in 17th spot. He has his work cut out for him. I believe we'll be going green right here. Drop the green flag, drop the hammer. Mitchell Clark, 009. From the land down under. We're waiting for the green flag to wave. Only is the only thing you get. 8X and 1 fast repair. This pace truck just nonchalantly drives right through everybody. TV number 1 action right here as these guys are still rolling around here at 3 wide. We'll be taking the green flag. Hopefully this lap, I'm ready to see all this action unfold. Pit lane number 2 camera. I got set up here in turns 3 and 4. Three wide starts are always tricky. Admins doing their best to get everything lined up. The race control doing everything they can. Make sure everything is ready to rock and roll. We are racing for money here. So make sure everything is nice and fair, nice and set up just like how they were told it was going to be. In the green, a flag is going to wave. TV number 3 action, here we go. Lap 6 of 78 is complete. Under caution, lap number 1 under green. Jordan Gage leading this field. Tyler Jackson, Jesse Osborne's fighting it out for second place. This track did get reset to about 10%. Little 3-minute warm-up action. Here we go, coming off of turn 2. Top side looked very quick in that in that B main. After the track was burned in, the bottom side in the early heat races were definitely the fastest way around Knoxville. We'll see how these drivers decide to pick their lines. Here comes the number 4 machine of Charles Barnes. We're on right on board with him. He looks like he has some very good entry speed. Trying to get to the inside. But they are door-to-door for third in place with Jesse Osborne out there on the high side. And Brandon Culp, number 122, down on the bottom side. And Charles Barnes has to figure out some way, somehow to get around him, though. 8X only, and then you get disqualified. You do get one fast repair. So these guys are really trying to get around this track because the 30 machine just gets put into the outside wall. And these two still trying to settle it out. Gyro cam from our guy rounding out the top 5. Puts that front left tire right on that berm. But Jordan Gage has company with Tyler Jackson. Behind him. Top 5 still trying to settle it out. The 0 machine of Sean Hayes is on the bottom of Williams. As Williams had to check up, 65 just doors him. And now we're 3 wide coming across with Dustin down on the bottom side. Dustin goes straight to the middle. Brandon Johnson's moved his way up to 10th place already. As he's going to clip that curb, gets crazy loose there in the slick, trying to find some grip. Here comes Kyle right around him now. Top 2 have pulled away just so slightly. Third place has a 1.5 second gap to make up. Johnson still on the bottom side. Everyone slightly moving up the track now. 1 lane up from the bottom. Everyone there in the back is all lined out, minding their business, and here's the racing action for the top 10. The Mead car, the Talladega Nights machine of Braden Johnson is rounding out the top 10. Early parts of this race, though, unofficially, Sean Hayes, there in 6th place, has moved up 8 spots. Williams, number 71, he's moved up 7. And Kyle Moyer, sitting back there in 11th, he's moved up 9. Turns 3 and 4. Here's our leaders, our top two. And then the whole field. Jump right on board with Johnson once again. Moved himself up. Moved up two spots. And now just kind of fell right there. Kind of stagnant right here. It's top two. Or nose a bumper. Now look onto the inner side of Boomer. He's going to sail that thing down turns 1 and 2. Gets a little loose. May have slid up into the track, but gets right around Boomer. And he's going to grab 9th place as of right now. Williams, a man that's moved up 7 spots, is following Sean. Slowly going away in the top side, or that middle side is now coming into play. Tyler Jackson, the man that's sitting in 2nd place, has a quick time as of right now. 23.1, a 7.6 as a zero machine. Now to check up, he jumps the cushion. That's going to be Sean Hayes. He gets back onto the track, though, still trying to gather that thing all back up, and we're going to keep it clean and green. Checking up on our top two. Tyler Jackson just kind of buying his time, riding there in 2nd place. 3rd place of Brandon. Has plenty of speed and holding off. Jesse is 4th. Dustin, Benton, and Big D rounding out the top 5. Following the back bumper of Jesse Osborne. We're 10 minutes and 50 seconds into this thing. We have kept it clean and green this entire time as Dustin is like an inch away from that back bumper. Maybe gives him a little tap right there. That's some gold. That's some gold roll bars that Jesse Osborne has. And now Dustin's going to try to look to the inside, sneak a little peek. Now there he goes down in 30 side. Is he going to try to slide it up for 4th place? Jesse Osborne shows his strength out there on the high and scary side. He's going to power himself right around there. But Dustin is still right on his quarter panel. And there he goes. Dustin tries to do a slide job. Going to try to keep a lane out there. Gets a little loose. We got a battle for the lead right now. Tyler Jackson's up on the high and scary side. Jordan Gage is looking onto the bottom with those chrome blue wheels. And Tyler Jackson has found a little line up there, found some grip, found some speed, and he's going to lead the lap number 24. Jordan Gage is now going to try to figure out what he found and go to the high side. Gets a good run down the backstretch, closes in that gap just slightly. Back to the middle side. He's going to slide it up to the cushion. These two have been the class of the field in their own little zip code. They have a 2.3 second to 3rd place. Lap 25 of 78. Checking back up here down in the bottom side of the group. 22nd place, and we got a huge wreck. We have one guy just completely stopped out on the track. Jesse Osborne, no caution. And here comes our leaders. Thundering down the backstretch. 21st place is Cody Panel. Number 28 there on the high side. The 222 machine of Robert. Down bottom side. He's going to do a slide job right into the side of the number 42. The 42 goes spinning. No yellow flag for that one either. Jason is now going to be our 21st car. They're in 18th place is Samuel Roberts, number 15. 17th place, the 009. Out there on the high side. Tony Miley sitting there in 16th. Daniel Roberts is trying to hold back this group. He's sitting there 15th. Bill Miller rounding out this pack of cars right here. They're in the second group or third group. Josh, number 32, sitting in 13th. Lane Phillips, a man that won the B-Main, out there on the high and scary side, making it 3 wide. Sean Hayes is now slightly falling back. He was up there in the mix with the top 5. He's now back in 11th spot. I guess he's still moved up 3 spots. Braden and Johnson, the Talladega Nights pace car. Every time I click on his cars, he gets right to the quarter panel. We're 4 wide. Green all the way around this place. Now Lane Phillips sitting there in 9th place with Johnson and Sean Hayes. Side by side. Coming across the line for lap 31. Johnson does a little slide job on Sean Hayes. Sean's going to do a little crossover action. Now they're going to flip-flop sides. Sean Hayes, will he repay that favor of that slide job? Yes, he will. Right in front of Johnson. Taps him right on the back bumper. A perfect timed slide job. Kyle Moyer, number 11. He has moved up 12 spots. And sitting there in 8th place. He'll probably need a caution to help him out. But he has some very fast speed. Boomer, he's moved up 1 spot, sitting in 7th. Charles Barnes, he's moved back 1. Still sitting in 6th spot, though. Getting very close to that wall. Moved up all the way next to the wall. Number 71 has moved up 10 spots as well. Number 71, yeah, Williams. Sitting in 5th place, rounding out our top 5. Coming off of turn 2. Looking to the back bumper of Brandon. Williams likes the high side in turns 1 and 2, the bottom side in turns 3 and 4. We'll see what he does. We'll keep it right here, looking off the visor. He goes right back to the high side. Yes, he does. Hits that wall. 22. Kind of slows him down just a slight bit. Williams had to get off the gas pedal. Brandon Culp, 122. Sitting in 4th place. Dustin and Benton and Big B has moved up 7 spots and has rounded out the top 3. There's a 71. And Charles, they got connected for a slight bit. Brandon, he throws it hard down there to the inside, slides all the way to the cushion. Thought he was going to get into the side of Dustin for a quick second. The back up front, though, the top 2, the 02, that yellow machine, the chrome blue machine. Jordan Gage, Throttle Down Motorsports, is now in 2nd place. Started on the pole, Tyler Jackson. That teal blue car, I guess that's teal blue, something green car, not for sure. Number 8 from Illinois has grabbed the lead and is slowly skipping away. Just shy of a 1-second lead. Down to the bottom, and he slides it right next to the cushion. Last lap time as they come across the line to start lap number 39. Tyler Jackson, a 24.2, and Jordan Gage, a 24.1. We'll keep it on board real quick. I want to see their next lap times, as their driving styles are almost mirroring each other. And here we go on lap number 40. Once again, Jordan Gage gets the quickest lap time right there. Tyler Jackson, a 24.3. Don't know where Tyler, he blinked out. My camera went a little crazy. But Jordan Gage, he is running a little bit quicker than our leader. Trying to track him back down. I'll pull the gap up and we'll keep an eye out on that. But Dustin sitting there in third place trying to hold back Williams. And here comes the 71 of, Brandon. Back down to the inside. Dustin holding that thing right into the middle. The 71 of Williams going to try to look on the outside of him. As these guys are side by side going down to turn 1. 71 is looking very comfortable there on the high and scary side. Brandon is down on the bottom side. Here we go down turns 3 and 4. Charles Barnes is way up there next to the wall, trying to dive and cut off that corner and get a good run off of turn 4. But here we go, door to door once again, coming across the line. Dustin's going to put that thing on the outside. 71 throws a huge slide job next to the outside wall. Went down to that curb, clipped that curb just a little bit and kept the throttle in. Now Williams has grabbed the third spot, the last podium spot for the top 3. Brandon really likes that outside wall. Checking up on back to the back there a little bit. 6th place is going to be Charles. Kyle is going to be in 7th place. Tyler Jackson, our leader, has now moved himself back up to a 2nd that I just seen. Keep an eye out for that gap. Kyle Moore moved up 13 spots to 7th place. If this man gets a caution, watch out for this guy. Boomer's moved up to 8th, or is still in 8th place. As he has to check up just a little bit. Lane Phillips on the backside of him. And Johnson still rounding out the top 10. Little gyro mode action right here. We have went green the entire way with a 3-wide start. Side by side battle. The 11 gets a little loose of Kyle. And Johnson, he's going to try to move his way back up to 8th place, right around Kyle. Will he be able to? 65 runs that exact same line that our leaders are doing, right up next to the cushion. Still battling out for the top 10. Here comes a zero machine of Sean Hayes out of nowhere. Trying to get into the back of this bunch. Looks down to the bottom shot. Lane Phillips, he gets sideways off that curve. Loses all sorts of momentum. As a 17 backs it up right in front of our leaders. And Tyler Jackson has now lost his lead. A half a second lead. And Jordan Gage just caught right up to him. I'll try to bring that replay. Here's the replay. Hopefully this is the replay. The 17, that all-white car. Out on the high side, coming off a 4, just gets way loose, clips the wall, starts spinning, does a 720 right in front of our leader, and then backs it up. It may have clipped Jordan Gage. Tries to get off the track as quick as possible. But man, that could have went. That could have been bad for our leaders. Tyler Jackson has lost a half a second. And now he has another lap car in front of him. I'll pull up the track map there on the right-hand side. That's our running order. Man is sitting in 21st place. Is about to be a lap down. Corey Malone. We'll just make sure these guys get around him nice and easy. And Jordan Gage looks down to the bottom side. Tyler Jackson, our leader, is up on the high and scary side next to that outside wall. 23 minutes and 32 seconds in this race. And Corey Malone is right in front of our leaders. Don't know exactly where he's going to go. He's just going to go to the middle side. Our leaders are still trying to get around him, though. Hasn't really slowed him up at all. Trying to stay on that lead lap. Looking back on fourth place, as third place has kind of moved away from this pack. Dustin's sitting in fourth place now. He may be losing a little bit of speed. He got up to third, now he dropped back to fourth. But he's moved up 6 spots, so I don't want to say he's lost speed. Down on the middle side. Brandon looked to the inside, but Dustin slammed that door, and the caution is going to wave. Caution is going to wave for the first time of the night. Here in the Macadaddy, the A-Main show, and this track has completely changed. It's slicked off all the way around. Turns 3 and 4, and that thing looks real wide. As we look on blimp mode. Look at turns 3 and 4, man. That entry into turns 3. Lane, Phillips, and Boomer. Lindell is showing red on my screen, and here we go. For the replay, Lane Phillips is that green car. 75 gets clipped, and Lane Phillips, a wrong place, wrong time. Gets turned, and the caution is going to wave. Checking up on some of these comments here. This is Knoxville. Race Car Pack says he'll sign up for Dustin Benton Driving School, one of our sponsors there in the top right. Jimmy Phillips says, come on, Lane. Thanks for everyone for tuning here on Whiskey_TV. First time, our first caution of the 78-lap A-Main feature. For some cold hard cash, these guys, looks like they're trying to figure out who belongs where. Lights on the pace truck will be going off here shortly, so we'll get back to the race. Back under green, Tyler Jackson, Williams, Jordan Gage, top 3 as of right now, and Dustin sitting in 4th place. Tyler Jackson and Jordan Gage were 1-2 for the good part of this race, but now Williams is in the mix, and Jordan Gage has lost 1 spot. Side by side. Coming across the line for lap number 59. Williams has moved up 13 spots. I said keep an eye out for him if this guy ever gets a caution. He got a caution. And he is trying to hunt down Tyler Jackson. Jordan Gage is under attack by Dustin and Brandon. We got all sorts of action back here. Jordan Gage gets stored by the 22, and they're 3 wide with Dustin out there on the high side. Jordan throws an uppercut to Dustin. Dustin slides all the way to the outside wall. And Jordan Gage is trying to hold his spot there in 3. Gonna check up, let those guys just go for a slight bit. And now Jordan Gage is slowly moving backwards. The gyro mode from Charles Barnes, sitting in 7th spot. As laps are winding down and these guys need to go. You gotta go when you gotta go, not much checking up. Look at this action, listen to that feather throttle. Great to race him by the top 10. as these guys are putting on one heck of a show. Class of the field on iRacing. Tyler Jackson is still our leader, has a .7. Second over the man that's moved up 13 spots of Williams. And they've kind of pulled away from third place of Brandon Kolb. This track has completely slicked off, man. These guys are trying to find some sort of grip anywhere around this place. Johnson just gives a little bump to Jordan. And we may be 3 wide for the top 10 right here. With the 11 of Kyle looking down to the bottom, he's going to think better of it and go right next to the outside wall. But here comes Johnson. Will he throw that slide job across Jordan Gage's nose? Yes, he will. Gage is going to try to do a little cross and over move. These guys are door by door. No, Jordan Gage is going to grab it for right there. As the sun is setting here at Knoxville. Tyler Jackson is still slightly pulling away from our second place. Has a .9 second lead now. And here comes our pack of cars. One and caution with about almost 10 laps to go. Tyler Jackson has been running this